Rick still hasn't met Booster. I was with Ricky on Sunday. We got together for Cowboys Commanders. He's
Nice.
the worst friend you can have when your football team is losing. Do you know why? Because he doesn't watch football.
Yeah, I was about to say, is Ricky a football fan?
He's not a sports fan.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
So what he does is it's me, it's Ricky, and it's my friend Amber, who is she's kind of part of the Wale Mania team, like from LA. She recently moved to Austin. She's a lawyer for YouTube. So her and Ricky can talk about the fancy restaurants that I can't afford. It was very nice. But this fool, every time I say something or react, he's parroting what I'm doing.
That sounds right.
And I was livid. I called him some of the worst names you've ever heard anybody call their friend. And he took it in stride. It was fine. It was fine. He had that ridiculous shirt that he was wearing on Tuesday in the bag from Nordstrom. I was like, why does your shirt have sleeves but not really? But yes, it was fun catching up with him.
Hell of a promo on Tuesday by him.
Listen, yes, it was great. And I think that you see, I'm being careful with my words here, right?
You can just say nobody watches this show.
He's not. It's good to see him like that, because I think that what I told him was like, nobody's ever actually asked you to carry the ball sincerely. You've been in a position where you're this or that, or even at the height of like Collision, him being the top foil, right? But that's trying to steal the ball. That's trying to cause a fumble. That's not carrying the ball. Nobody's asked you to carry the ball. And I think that's why this thing came out, because it's not you, like his stuff with NWA. That's trying to tell you who I can be. His stuff early in AEW with the FTW title. That's me trying to tell you who I can be. This is, I'm the guy. Here's why you need to understand why I'm the guy. I think it's great for him. I think it's great for Trick too, because I think I always say NXT is like you throw everything at the wall and see what fits. We've seen, you can tell I've been typing this out. We've seen 3 different Trick Williamses, right? We've seen kind of the guy who to motivate Mello. We've seen
sidekick Trick, body.
We've seen underdog Rocky Trick trying to get there, right? And when he was there, we've seen the flag bearer, but now we see underappreciated Trick.
We've seen 4 versions of Trick Williams. Yeah, like
this is the thing that I built. This is mine.
And he was able to get the Ricky Starks that we saw when he was head to head with MJF back in like 2022. Like that MJF promo that brought out probably, I think, his best promo work, Ricky's best promo work in AEW was that response to MJF, because he was like, you're here, I gotta get up to here, I gotta prove I'm here. Well, I'm gonna go here. That's what Ricky did on Tuesday. That's what Ricky did against MJF. That's what Ricky did as a heel against CM Punk. Like, he always steps up to the occasion. He did that on Tuesday.
It's wrestling is one of those things where it's like the NBA and like baseball, in that you're judged every week in a different way. Every game, you perform, you underperform. Somebody has an opinion on you. You're good, you're bad. And I think that he's, because of the nature of where he's been and what he's done, he gets that a lot. And I love that right now. It's, you never know how long they're going to love you, but they love you more than they've ever loved you today. You know, people still tweet me, bro, he was, 2 years ago, he was across from Bryan Danielson. Now he's doing this. Maybe Bryan Danielson is at the desk. Like, and I seen him at the desk. I was like, oh, look at him taunting Garcia. I love this.
I would say you weren't able to watch it on TV. That's probably the best commentary that Dynamite has had this year.
He's been,
because it was two people. It's Bryan in his back, especially the Jon Moxley match. Oh my God. I would suggest you watch that matchup back for Brian on commentary, because he made that match so much better with him telling the story of, oh man, Jon Moxley's out of it. Oh man, he's getting it. Why is he not reversing this submission? I think he's out. I think he's he's just mentally not there after the I Quit. Yo, he was selling the hell out of the whole character. It was great.
It was again, people wrestling is fake. When there's a sequence with him and O'Reilly where Rose even stopped and was like, yo, they are. This is crazy. And I was like, yeah, and I love Kyle O'Reilly. He's on the I'm not Ant Edwards, but he's on the White Boy of the Year list every year. He's up there. He's incredible. But no, yeah, I love that Rick is getting his flowers. Because we all know that's there. We all know he has that. But yeah, it's what a month for the guy. And trust me, none of it went to his head. He's still just a dick. He's the same dick that he was 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. Nothing's changed. He was ruining it. Bad call, ref. Shut up. Shut your fucking mouth.
I couldn't watch sports with Ricky or anybody like that. Way too invested. Way too invested. The people who aren't invested but like still want to like talk and be bullshitting about it, and then the people who ask just too many questions. I like, no, just stop it. Just quit asking me what this penalty means. Why why didn't they do this? Well, there's another team as well. You know what I mean? Like sometimes just things don't work. Why'd they throw the ball to that guy? He thought he was open. You go out there and play quarterback. What do you mean? Why did they do this? It's difficult. I wish they didn't do this. Knock it off.
Right, Cam? That's a pick, right? Shut the fuck up. Why don't you shut the fuck up? That's what it is.
Yeah.
Intercept your mouth.
Hate it.
Shut up.
Hate it. That's why I just watch sports alone.
Yeah.
Watch it alone.
Best thing to do.
Bless my wife, who just she'll watch with me, she'll be there, and she just doesn't say a word. I'm pretty sure she's just like traumatized because she's like, I don't want to piss him off. I don't want to say the wrong thing. So I'm just gonna sit here and scroll my phone and just hang out. And if they win, great. And if they lose, I will not say a word to him because he'll probably be a dick.
I'm not proud of it. On not this last weekend, but the weekend before, it was Texas OU. And we go to a shopping center because the guys who I do my man Greg that I was talking about, he's one of the owners of the sneaker boutique Kicking It, and they have a location in San Antonio and in Austin. They finally got like their own Adidas, and so like I pulled up to their drop and I got a pair, and we're all hanging out. But like, it's right before the game, so I'm like, okay, we're at the shopping center. We got to go somewhere and watch the game. And Rosie is like upset about where we're watching the game because she's like, I don't like the food here. And I'm like, I understand you don't like the food here. Please find something or wait, but it's Texas OU. And she's still upset. She's like, and she's an attitude. I was like, sweetheart, I just need to be very clear about this. It's Texas and Oklahoma. And so we got through it, and I think we ended up finishing the game like at a bar closer to my house. And so the next day, we're talking, and she was like, you were going to break up with me, weren't you? I said, yeah. There was no irony. There wasn't. I was like, no, I said, I don't ask for a lot in the entire world. I'm not a needy person. I don't need a lot of things. And I said, I am all for, we are equal. I can't have more than you. I'm not over you. Nothing like that. I said, but sweetheart, when Texas is playing Oklahoma, you got to shut the fuck up. And I said, I'm sure there is something you watch that I need you to shut the fuck up. But when Texas is playing Oklahoma, you have to shut the fuck up. And, she understood. There was no pushback.
Beautiful.
There was no pushback. It was just like, you know what? I should have probably shut the fuck up and had it there. Yeah. It's a different animal. But no, don't watch don't watch sports with Ricky Starks. Ever.
Yeah.
Ever. It is the worst experience ever. Oh my God. Yeah. I told you like a couple years ago when Golden State was in the finals, I said, hey, we were literally at the same like mall that we were at. I said, hey, you want to go watch the game? He said, who's playing? I said, the Warriors in the NBA Finals. He said, that's still going. And I was like, come on, man. What the fuck are we doing?